If you want to know how to make the best collard greens that will have people begging you to make this time and time again, stay tuned, you guys. I'm going to show you how. All right, besties, let's get into making this delicious pot of collard greens. And if you watched my vlog before this video, you know that I got these collard greens from the Amish market. I will include a link on the screen for you to watch that video if you missed it on top of this, okay? So when I wash my greens, I like to put in 2 caps of vinegar. I feel like the vinegar helps draw out any impurities, any dirt, any bugs that might be in the leaves. You know, leaves are grown from the ground, so you want to make sure you wash them thoroughly, okay? After that, I slice the leaf on each side. I do not want the stem in my collard greens. So I do that, and then I layer them on top of each other, roll them up like this, and it makes it so much easier for me to slice my collard greens, okay? So then you're left with these nice, fresh pieces. I had prepped these the night before. It was the same day that I got the collard greens from the Amish market, so that's why I put them in a Ziploc bag. But now I'm ready to cook them. So to a pot, I add a little bit of canola oil, and then I throw in my onions and my green bell peppers. I like to saute this first, let it get fragrant, and then I add my garlic. I never add my garlic first because I do not want it to burn. So you're gonna mix everything together. Gonna make sure everything is well combined. Your house is gonna be smelling up real nice at this point. I went ahead and added my turkey pieces. Now, the lady at the Amish market, she was like, use turkey pieces instead of turkey necks, which is what I would normally use. She said when it cooks down, it tastes like ham, okay? So I like to deglaze my pot with any type of alcohol. Normally it's whiskey, but today I'm gonna use Stella. I'm gonna let this go down for about 5 minutes, let all the flavors, release. And I added some homemade chicken stock. Now, if you don't have homemade, you can use store-bought. If you don't have either, you can use a chicken bouillon cube if you have one in the back of your closet or the pantry, and add hot water. That's a makeshift broth. Just a little tip I thought I'd share with you guys. I added some allspice, some pimento berry to my pot. I guess that's the Caribbean in me. I have to have that. Some onion and garlic powder, as well as some Italian seasoning. I'm gonna top this off with water, and I'm gonna let my smoked turkey cook for about an hour. Once that hour is done, my turkey pieces are so tender. So I am going to remove it from the pot and put it in a separate bowl so I can shred them. At this point, they should be kind of like falling off the bone, or just, tender enough that they're breaking apart from each other. So I'm going to shred it. And once it's shredded, you should be left with these pieces. Now the skins, take out the skins because you can't chew on those. All right, so the liquid that was left in the pot from cooking the turkey, I'm gonna add water to that. So now you should have a nice, strong base. All right, I'm gonna add in my seasonings, a little bit of mustard, a splash of vinegar, and some brown sugar. Once my green juice has heated up, or pot liquor as some would call it, I'm gonna add in my greens. I'm gonna make sure everything is completely submerged in our broth. We want the flavor of the broth to absorb in those greens. I'm gonna add in my smoked turkey pieces. I'm gonna make sure all of that is mixed in as well. And then I'm gonna cover this pot and let these greens simmer on low for about 45 minutes to an hour. All right, y'all, it has been about an hour for me, and look at these greens. They have darkened in color. The smoked turkey has combined with that broth, and it was just smelling so good in my house. So this is what my greens are looking like. I'm just gonna transfer them into a bowl. But y'all, that's how easy it is to make greens. It's really just the time and the love that you put into it. And look at that pot liquor. So if you love easy to follow recipes like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.